Okay, part 2 of this video. Let's see if I can put 2 chairs at a time and throw it in. Steel chair is heavy. See, that kind of stuff is too bulky. We'll fill the truck up in no time with just air. Couple little valves, I'm going to leave it. I don't think it's stainless steel. Nope. You have to cut a few cords. Try to get a little more weight in that bin. See, when I strip like that, I might as well strip myself. Make sure it's not a battery type. See, I think that's the cordless part, is this. It's got a battery in there. That's the problem. so brittle. That's why they throw them away. Start falling apart. Cheap plastic. Barely grabbed any vacuums. I don't think I grabbed very many, unless they're aluminum or something. I used to grab them, but if I'm doing cleanups in alleys and stuff, I'll grab them, but not spring cleanup. I'm going to go now back up for the tires. Get rid of the rest of these tires at the tire location. It's kind of cool here. Never seen one before. Never seen one before. Is that for your leg? When you get a screwed up leg, maybe? Right? I don't know what this is for. Don't know. Never seen one before. When you get a broken leg, right? Maybe for, maybe, I don't know, or, but it's got pedals too, so maybe for a kid, a little kid maybe. It's got air in the tires, brakes. Only front brakes only. Okay, let's move around. We're losing daylight. Okay. This one will take the feed horn off and take this splitter box off. That's holding that there. Let's see if this thing works. Some of these don't have tilt switches. Well, it has the bottom. It's not a tilt switch, but somewhat it's like a tilt switch, but press on the bottom. Might work. I think it's trash. I say it looks like brand new, but it's garbage. Shouldn't be that kind of noise. So I say things look good, and people say, "Oh, you should have kept it." Well, people throw stuff away because it's junk. When they get free junk removal, they throw everything away. And people don't throw it away. A lot of guys wait a whole year. Just a whole year before they could throw their stuff away. That's why getting junk removal in Delta would probably be pretty tough. Unless it's a big clean out. They just wait a year. That's all they do is wait a whole year. It's actually got some weight, this bike. Another heavy wheel. SUV wheel for a Toyota or something like that. Lucky it's dry in here. I can't believe yesterday was so wet. Can't believe how dry it is. I was worried there because it was spotty. Then all of a sudden the whole thing was totally wet. Thought it would take forever to dry out, but no, dried out overnight. I used it yesterday. Yesterday was dry. I think I'm gonna put a little. I don't like, because if you dent that, it's gonna put a dent on the outside. Well, for junk, it's okay for moving. Garbage. It's all steel, but they round them up after, and they'll put them all in the proper positions. They'll recycle the batteries, light bulbs. That's kind of holding box. I don't want to run there and put away. Well, I'll put away later. We're gonna clean this up a little bit. Now, people think it's really easy, just load this thing up. I can load up easy, but unloading it just takes forever, and it's hard on your body. Everything's tangled in there and it's high. And when you're finding scrap, you got adrenaline, like you're pumping, right? And then when you van's full or the picking gets slim, you lose that jolt of power. See, this van here has like some kind of collision control, because I was driving, and this big van drives so fast and so good that the cars all of a sudden stopped just out of nowhere, kind of slammed on a brake, and all these lights started flashing saying collision assist, collision assist. It didn't skid or nothing, it just stopped like on a dime. I tell you, if you're looking for a van like this, I highly recommend it. It's awesome. Like, it over exceeds my expectations. I was always worried about driving a cube van because it's so awfully big. You don't even notice it. It's like driving a car. It's that good. Believe it or not, it's that good. But drives better than Little Red. Little Red is nice for. Only thing, it takes wide turns, which is a bit of a pain, because especially if you don't want to back up, it makes a really loud noise, right? I want to be able to switch that off if I don't need to. So if I back up, it goes beep, 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 super loud. You hear it a mile away. That's the only downer. So this is ready. I can get all those other dollies, can put them all in here. I bought extra hooks. So I'm going to arrange those, I think I'm going to put my equipment on this side, mostly. I'll leave that here, and I can put all my mattresses and stuff that way, and furniture, and build it back. Okay, let's get the Silver Surfer. Stay tuned. So you can hear the horn in a second here. Also this thing here, like I say, it just has lots of power, like lots of power, but listen to how loud it is. Like, it's good for alerting people, but it's too loud for me. And like I say, it's got lots of power. Everything about it, like it's. See, here's my headlamp. I had it the other day because I extended my video. Well, even when you're on hills, it doesn't roll back. It's got a electric brake assist. So if I stop somewhere, it doesn't roll forward. Let me see if. Okay, I mean, like when you're on hills, see how it hesitates in reverse? Oh, no, park, sorry. When you're on the hills, you know how you're on steep hills and you gotta step on a brake and a gas, so it doesn't roll back. It's really nice. All my other Little Red rolls back. It drives you crazy, especially when it's really wet and you're on a hill and you're trying to maintain a little gas and brake and gas, you know. Anyway, so let's head back and pick the other vehicle up. It's getting late. I just found this frame here was over here. I thought I was recording. Wasn't recording. But anyways, it's a Rocky Mountain actually. I was sitting here basically for a whole day yesterday on a chair. Yeah. So anyways, throw it in. Probably 20 pounds aluminum, probably, or dirty aluminum, 15 to 20. I thought I wasn't recording for a second. This thing doesn't have a very loud noise, so when you turn it on, you can't tell. You get a little bit of noise, you can't hear nothing. The other one's super loud. And this one I don't like too much. When I press buttons, it's clicking. It makes clicky sounds in the video, which I don't like. And if I cut the clicky sound out, the picture gets really glitchy. That's why I'm not editing that click out, because as soon as I take just a little second, couple second or half a second out, the picture jumps. It looks really bad. You just have to kind of bear with it. The other GoPro, the memory card had an issue with the memory card. I'm going to change it now and see if that helps. We'll see what happens. I saw an exercise thing here. Oh, someone got it. It was an exercise bike sitting here. Not a bike, but some sort of huge thing about 6 feet long. Maybe some sort of arm thing and a leg and arm type thing. It's gone. I was thinking, how am I going to get it in this van here? It's too big. I would have to get the cube van. Okay. Okay, here's my load. Not a crazy amount of stuff, but still got value. A little bit better stuff than normal. For one battery only, lead battery. The rest are small. Not a lot of lights this year. Usually you find lots. That's kind of how it is. People aren't replacing stuff. I guess time's tough, right? Some people don't have it easy, right? Not a lot of pressure washers either. Sometimes you find tons of them. But I think some of the other company, or not companies, but recycle centers are taking that kind of stuff now. So a lot of that stuff, maybe the recycling, you're not seeing that much of it, which is possible too. But all this stuff is a little bit better than normal, better value. Oh, there's my cutter, which I was looking for. They seem to fall in my, or I'm lifting something and they fall out of my hand and they get stuck in the pile. Well, I found them, but I lost the blue one for sure. I don't know where it went. There's a ladder. A couple years back I found like I couldn't take them, they were so long, like 20 footers. This year not many. I think Ken got lucky, got a couple. So one more scrap spring cleanup coming, one more area. I'll mention it later on, but one more area coming. It's far, not close, so it won't be a lot of. Nobody from Surrey is going to go there, I don't think. But be a decent hour. No, maybe 45-minute drive probably. going to process as much as I can just to get it out of here. The price is so unstable. I heard some prices came back to normal. I think the yard's playing games, or they're panicking or something. There's a pressure washer here. Not really sure what's going on, but you can't predict it. You go there one day, it's good. Next day, it could be no good, and who could go like that, right? Take a load there with $1.10 or $1, say $1.05, and you come back the next day and it's worth 45 cents. So what do? You leave the load, you forget about it. Most guys will probably dump it if they're coming from a distance. It's a heavy one. On the side door and grab a few things. This way I'm laying everything out so I can see what I'm gonna clean, what I'm gonna try to sell dirty if the prices are okay. To recover a little bit. I'm not gonna sell for 10 cents. I'll just strip what I can for 10 cents. We get way more money that way. At 40 cents, 45 cents, I'm at least getting the value of the metal. At least 90% in my eyes, right? Like this one here, I'll just take the motor off. If it's aluminum, it's aluminum. If it's not, so there are lots of cables in here too. We'll open the vacuums. I love the vacuums. This one I think it's got a battery in it. It's too heavy. That one I'll strip apart. So I'll phone ahead of time. If they say yeah, prices are the same, then I'll start selling it. I'll process it or just dump it real fast. Even 40 cents I can, it's not bad. 40 cents I can live with. Crap, it's hitting my car. Like I used to have lots of these. I would find like 20 or 30 of these things. I found maybe half a dozen. Pressure washer. Let's go toolbox. This load's from Sunday, which wasn't that good. That's why there's not really lots of wire. It started getting better Tuesday. Wednesday was really good actually, but the weather was good. This one's leaking gas, so I have to bag it. HMS. Well, I'm glad it's going to be all cleaned out. Concentrate on junk removal jobs and stripping all the stuff and making videos and so cool, man. Look at the wrench here. Not sure. Computer here. Turbo light. Oh, I got the aluminum wheels here. Okay, that's what they are. Yeah, look at that. Night and day. Because I can clearly see here, bright. But on video, it looks dark. Which is a bit crappy. See, these things I find them quite often. They got a pretty big mortar on them, so I'm going to start stripping them now. A little bit of plastic, but the mortar's big. But they may be old school. The newer ones might not be as big. Battery inside here. Couple cables, same house, two of them.